Hey man, say man, what's happening to YouTube? Y'all already know. Like I told y'all in my previous King Von video, I found out Lil Ted was snitching on Dirt. Gangsta them. The mom be crying. Once they put them cuffs on them, they realize they can't take their ass home. They turn, that true side come out. But I never seen that information. I never knew of this Lil Ted dude. But apparently, they got a whole video breaking down him snitching and crying to the police. Hey, let this be a lesson to y'all to y'all YNs, gang. You feel me? Like that shit look cool, but when them folk come to get your ass better be able to stand on that shit, man. Let's get into it though.
421 Champagne Drive.
To the county, really?
5421 on King.
Come on.
Go ahead.
I know he ain't crying for real, gang.
I swear to God, I think I'll be telling you, please. Wait, hold on. You gotta relax for me, because I can't understand it. Relax. What's the number? 779, what you saying, man?
We're gonna see what we can do for you, alright?
And I bet you go to his Instagram and Buddy got buku choppers or in the video holding the Draco and shit. Like he's so hard, so tough, and get behind that wall, ganging them following them ain't back there. Look at him. That's crazy.
See what we can do for you. You gotta relax for me.
Did you know the OTF snitch was just exposed? Meet Lil Ted, also known as OTF DD's brother, aka Lil Durk's main hitter. Lil Ted was picked up by police at a local convenience store when he had a firearm in his jeans pocket.
421 Champagne Drive.
To the county, really?
5421 on King and your cousin.
Shit, okay. Dude had a. What about that? A man had a with an extended clip. That's cool though, right?
As at this moment, Lil Ted was then driven to the police station. Even before getting inside, he had tears coming down his face. He would continuously tell the police, "I swear I'll tell you all about the murders," hoping not to be placed into jail, but it was already too late for him.
Come on.
That man ready to snitch already.
Hey, stop it. Stop it.
After being placed into the waiting cell, Lil Ted was seen crying his eyes out, wanting nothing more to just rat on the murders that he knows and then be taken out of jail, as he was willing to tell on everything and anyone he knows.
Wait, hold on. You gotta relax for me, because I can't understand it. Relax. What's the number? 779, what you saying, man?
We're gonna see what we can do for you, alright?
See what we can do for you. You gotta relax for me.
Relax, man. I'm gonna get a bus to prison. Relax.
Give me no, I'm saying, what you talking about? I'm trying to get that.
With OTF DD being his older brother, when there was news of someone snitching in the family last name on the court files, everyone believed that it was DD, but in reality, it was his younger brother. There was even scares of OTF Vonnie, who was King Von's cousin, snitching as well. With everyone going into a frenzy, OTF Bezu went on IG Live to answer some questions.
No motherfucker know what's going on, but them people that's in them courtrooms, man. For real. Them be false accusations. Y'all don't even know what the be going on for real. Y'all really be trying to play Inspector Gadget and all this. Y'all just be weird as hell. That's what I be talking about, man. Like, first y'all done threw the jams rumors out there. Now y'all talking about Vonnie a snitch, gang. A snitch on what? Y'all don't even really know what's going on for real. My kids, y'all really just be running. And that's why I don't participate in nothing that got to do with nothing illegal. Because of you motherfuckers, y'all be trying to get them all put under the jail.
But this is where it gets even crazier, as DJ Academic spoke on OTF Vonnie allegedly snitching against Lil Durk. This caused major confusion, but in reality, it was Lil Ted snitching the entire time.
When you see Flacco post something, you almost gotta be like, look at this headline. Lil Durk found out his co-defendant OTF Vonnie, King Von cousin, filed for protective custody when they came to court. Okay. That sounds so crazy. This is why we have streams like this. This is, you know, I'm not gonna get on anybody or anything like that, and I'm not gonna ever say that I haven't, you know, maybe jumped maybe once in a while, but I definitely do aim to be correct, and I never try to be incorrect out of malice, right? This is why we love to bring up the paperwork and try to explain it, and also increase everyone's knowledge on stuff, because a lot of times these days the headline is way better than the story.
But did you know that this works in Durk's favor on getting a bond release? And let me explain. A viral tweet read, "Durk's lawyers just submitted the sneakiest bond proposal I've ever seen. We're actually about to see him released before GTA 6. As it would be the famous lawyer for workers known as Mo sharing this update.
In the Little Durk case, his lawyer Drew Finling not giving up on the application for a bond. Now, they were denied last week by a magistrate judge. In federal court, you have a magistrate judge and a district judge. The district judge is on top of the magistrate judge. So if the magistrate judge denies you, you can ask the district judge to take a look at it. That's what his lawyers are doing here. I think this is a good decision because, quite frankly, in front of the magistrate judge who denied Little Durk, Drew Finling could have pulled a rabbit out of a hat, and that magistrate judge would have remanded the rabbit. You have to consider the fact, and I hope the district judge will, that this case, as pled several months ago, has been significantly watered down in terms of how it's being pled against Durk, where you used to have an allegation that we, the government, are going to prove to you exactly who he paid the bounty to. Now the government's saying, oh, we're not going to be able to do that.
As mentioned by Mo, the fill-in judge denied Durk instantly. This is due to him seeing just flat-out murder for hire when reading the court file. Due to this, it was announced today, Lil Durk gets another chance at freedom after a judge approved a June 2nd court hearing to review his third bail offer, now up to $2.7 million, as Lil Durk was able to secure a bond hearing with the main judge. But it's what happened at his last court hearing, his second try of bond, that will help him now get released on his third try.
Update on Little Durk. He had his bond hearing today. He looked good. He looked like he was in good spirits. No crazy weight gain or anything like that. He looked good. The judge was on the same vibes she was on last time, which is that, wait, they're saying murder for hire. They're saying you put bounties up. They're saying you ordered. They're saying the I'm saying that's going to be no bond. There's basically no argument you can make to this judge in a murder for hire case to get a bond. Is that the prosecution's case has taken two major hits. One, the prosecution has had to abandon their allegation that he rapped and celebrated about this murder, that he put these lyrics out talking about, oh yeah, I got you, you out here screaming no, no, crying in the street. Prosecution had to back away from that allegation. It was proven false. They need that allegation.
As what will have him released is the prosecutors tearing down their own evidence against him, as well as doing something extremely illegal against Lil Durk.
The other allegation they backed away from, which is huge, it shows the weakening of the case. Previously, the prosecution had alleged that Durk paid the bounty for the through one of his co-defendants, and they named the co-defendant. Now they've backed off that allegation. They're not actually saying that Durk paid the bounty through the co-defendant or anyone else. And the fact that they're not saying that suggests that previously they thought they were going to be able to prove that he paid the bounty through this guy, and now they know we're not going to.
Yeah, who is this Nick, man? I see this lawyer every fucking where, gang. Like, I see him everywhere, bro. But listen, if they ain't got that evidence on that man, they gonna have to get that man a bond, man. You see what I'm saying? Like, yeah, well, I don't know, because they still ain't gave Melly a bond, bro. And they can't even find his cell phone, so.
Going to be able to prove that he paid the bounty through this guy.
As he even mentioned, the case is getting weaker for the prosecutors as they can't just use Lil Durk lyrics anymore. But there's one thing that will have Lil Durk released from jail. With not only the prosecutors weakening their own case, the prosecutors are also messing with Lil Durk's First Amendment rights. They've been keeping this in their back pocket to eventually win the case. All they have to explain is that Durk expresses his First Amendment rights within his music and music videos, and there's no defense to it.
There's a First Amendment argument here, right? That this violates the First Amendment. Can you talk about that?
Right, for sure. I mean, I'm expressing myself. I can say the things that I want to say in a rap record or any kind of record. And you could go back and there's country records and there are pop records and there are R&B records that talk about all kinds of things. It's just that there's this notion that with hip hop, quote, glorifying that suddenly now we're going to use these things to prosecute them. But does that mean that the free speech, the First Amendment has gone away? No, absolutely not. He can absolutely rap about what he wants to rap about, and that doesn't mean just because.
This is true. This is very true to a certain extent, though, gang. Because check this out. It's true to the extent of, right, check me out. You can rap about certain things, but what these motherfuckers are doing is they're putting details about a case inside of their music that the police and shit ain't even revealed to the public. So it's just like, how you know such and such got shot in the face and his teeth was on the sidewalk? You see what I'm saying? If you wasn't there, or you don't know somebody that was there. So it's freedom of speech to a certain point, but when you start to detail specifics about a case that ain't been put out yet, your ass is cooked. Rotisserie, chicken.
The story is
as even Lil Durk's lawyer Drew Finling exposed the prosecutors for only having lyric evidence against Durk, but now they're not even using it.
The case is as follows. So there was an indictment that did not name him, right? It named others, and then there was an unindicted person. And then 3 weeks later, that indictment was what's called the first superseding indictment, and it does name him. The indictment was identical, except the unnamed person now became Dirk Banks. And this is the really important part, Ak. The second indictment, what's called the first superseding indictment, only had one new fact. It had one new fact, and that was it alleged that there was a video by Dirk that celebrated and monetized this.
Them knowing they had very little evidence against him, this is when Lil Durk's lawyer would flat out say they want to go the distance. As academics would ask Drew if they would entertain a plea deal, he says absolutely not. We're going the entire way.
You know, likelihood of a plea. I think a lot of people have seen like this seems like it's a do or die thing. This is kind of like it's gonna be like a 1 or 0 type of situation. You're either are or you're not. Is Dirk, from your understanding, or you as a lawyer right now, as his criminal attorney, are you open to possible conversations about plea deals? Are you thinking, no, we're going all the way? Would you entertain it, just entertain it, because that's your job to listen to it and maybe present it to Dirk, or that's just off the table?
It's a conspiracy commitment case. It's an all or nothing case, and he did not participate in a conspiracy to commit. And so there is no alternative. It's a life sentence, potential life sentence. So this case is going to go to 12 people.
There was one issue though with Lil Durk's lawyer announcing this during a public interview, as the following day later, the prosecutors would hit Durk with new charges. The news would write, Lil Durk is now facing a new charge in his murder for hire case after being hit with a second superseding indictment yesterday. While prosecutors have removed mention of song lyrics, they would end up doing something completely worse, and let me explain. It reads, on Thursday, a California grand jury indicted Durk. The rapper now faces a new charge of stalking resulting in death in connection with the passing of Quando's cousin in August 2022. This is in addition to previously being charged with 1 count of use of interstate facilities to commit murder for hire resulting in death, 1 count of conspiracy, and 1 count of using, carrying, and discharging firearms resulting in a death. However, the prosecution have removed all mention of Durk referencing the murder and song lyrics in the latest indictment. But these new charges in reality just changed everything, and let me explain. They dropped some of the biggest coincidence evidence of all time. Lil Durk literally rapped the lyrics, "Look on the news and see your son screaming no, no," as Quando was at the scene of the crime on the news screaming no.
The world
and now the search is on for 3 people who police say at a Savannah rapper, a member of his entourage. It happened in Los Angeles and cameras captured the aftermath.
This man, a passenger in that car, frantic at the sight.
And if they were able to drop such convincing evidence, it makes you wonder how much evidence they have against Lil Durk. After investigating through the court files for hours, here's what I found. One update many forgot about reads, over 230 gigs of digital evidence, which includes audio, video recordings, and surveillance footage, as well as 20,000 pages of reports, are currently being processed for discovery, as a member named OTF Jam allegedly supplied them with it. A court update read, the feds believe Lil Durk paid to get these two people dealt with. Number 1, Stephon Mack, who got Lil Durk's brother D-Thang. Number 2, OTF Jam's baby mom, who passed away after Durk found out he wore a wire around him. Feds believe OTF Jam is the key to putting Lil Durk in jail for all 3 crimes, meaning that once Lil Durk is done with this murder for hire case, he's already being named in 2 other Chicago murders, as it was this Instagram live where Durk noticed that Jam was wearing a wire. He was seen holding the top of his jacket, whispering in it.
Hey, kid! Give me the check on your man. I heard you got his head. I ain't gonna lie, man. Hey, when I was growing up, I was having a dare. Architect. Having a who? I'm having a dare. School's out of town.
But here's where it gets scary. As
crazy.
Months before being arrested, Durk already knew Jam was acting strange. It was announced Durk has been playing 3D chess the entire time. He knew that OTF Jam was gonna cooperate.
I see shit from a mile away.
I don't think people realize that.
I could have a conversation with you for 5 seconds and know your is gonna cooperate.
He would even expand further on this, saying he doesn't even allow his friends to know where he lives and doesn't give any information to anyone.
Nobody is ever allowed to my house. It be my best friend never been to my house.
For real?
I promise.
Your best friend?
I promise. Like, it's people like that I just don't allow around my girl and my kids, cause it's like I'm just a different type. I'm not the. We can have family night at Durk house tonight. It's the. You gotta watch.
Everybody at Durk's crib.
Yeah, we gotta. Everybody getting watched. We gotta watch everybody. Hey, you go too. They go too close to them kids. You know what to do. Like, that's how I play. Like, I don't play.
OTF Jam is the same man that Durk gifted $50,000 to during this Instagram live. But make sure you focus on those in the background of the IG live, as it's very important.
You know what's name, bro? Steady crying, huh? He's steady crying. Feed him. Feed him. Get in the milk, bro. Get in the milk so they want me to get the tripping, bro.
See that? For my baby. That's really how y'all hold y'all babies, ain't it? I gotta hold my money like this. This too much. Crazy though. My sitting up there doing all this. Sneak this and the internet games and all this. Up some money, do something. Like, we winning, bro. I can do it. Whatever it is I want to do, I can do it. Just not what I want to do what I want. Y'all can't do that, bro. Goof,
bro got out what?
You know that
how many you did now?
How many years I did it now?
Yeah. That's your last bit. 12?
12.
That boy popped out 12 years.
It's Snitched.
So much money. We really just get in order to just figure out the lanes, man, boy.
As the feds investigated those in the background of the live, realized that they all went jewelry shopping with King Von, as those were all also members that were arrested for the murder for hire with Lil Durk.
The solitary stone.
We just looked at him.
Let's go over there.
What up, bro?
Boss, you good? My boy. Let's go.
They got real in here, man, because he just stepped in. The money man just stepped in.
With everybody in that Instagram live now being arrested for this crime, everyone is sitting in jail except OTF Jam, as fans are beginning to wonder how Lil Durk is being tied into the Stephon Mack passing, which once again revolves around OTF Jam, where it's this Instagram story where he writes, for D-Thang, which was posted 30 minutes after Stephon Mack passed away. His passing wasn't even on the local news or even online at that point, making you wonder how Durk even knew. He then posted this Instagram story the following day later, laughing after being told to slide.
You can't see us, boy. What? Tweak on the folks. Hey, somebody always said, slap a car. Somebody always said, slap a car.
With the evidence shared, do you believe it's enough to have Durk sentenced to life in prison?
Hell no, that ain't enough information to have that man sentenced to life in prison. That's crazy though. that old buddy wore that damn wire. Damn. My boy had the wire on like the drive-through. My nigga kept. Yeah, we got him. Yes, 4 niggas in here. They all got guns, dreads, and they on that booger sugar. Pull up. You try to fix this collar like, damn, boy, how many times you gonna have to fix that damn collar, gang? Like, what in the hell? Hey, man, it's best to do your dirt by your lonesome, man. Nowadays, motherfuckers gonna ride just for that momentum. But when shit hit the fan, oh, they trying to find the first thing, get the first ticket smoking up out of here. You feel me? And if that means throwing your ass up under the bus so they can get away, your ass is just another casualty. All right, gang. We out.